Hello everyone, today we have a special surprise for you. We have the production version of the Apollo Go with us. So you can see it looks beautiful, and we're gonna fold it properly just so you can grasp the beauty of that scooter when folded. Look at this. So you can see this one is quite different from the V2 that we showed you. We have the cable in the front exposed this time, and the reason is because we added a front suspension. A lot of you have been requesting it. We had a rear rubber one like the Pro, but yeah, a lot of people wanted the front suspension, which is understandable. So we went back to the drawing board and made a fantastic one. This one is a lot bigger and longer than the classic spring one that you have in your direction shaft. And we've been riding it for a week and it feels fantastic. So now I'm gonna unfold it. We're gonna turn it on so you can see with the light. So like all our reviews, we're gonna start from the back and walk you through all the change of the scooter. So right off the bat, you can see this one is a lot cleaner than the other ones because this one is a production unit, meaning it's coming out of the mold compared to being CNC like the other one. And usually on prototypes, the fenders are all 3D printed. This one is really, well, it's legit. It's coming out of the mold. So if we start at the back, well, the first thing is the motor. We have a rear motor on the scooter and a front one. And it's equipped with a drum brake, so it's all enclosed and it's a lot cleaner than when you have this sticking out. And we mentioned it 1,000 times, we love drum brakes. They are just easy to maintain and they work fantastically. You can see that we took the same design as the Pro, so the fender integrated to the fork, it's all smooth, and it's really giving you 100% coverage too against water splash. And with this one, we went the same style as the Pro with those brackets that works fantastically, and it's really solid. So that's perfect. We have the easy connector if you want to remove the fender, the tire, if you have a flap. It shouldn't happen because this is self-healing 9-inch tire, so you should never have to change it. But let's say in 3,000 kilometers, if you want to replace your tire, well, it's super easy to do. Here we have a suspension that is completely hidden because it's a rubber suspension. And compared to the V2 on the V3, we gave a little angle, as you can see. It's a little tilted. So this is giving us more travel with the suspension. And inside on this one, there's 2 springs. So similar to the spring of the City, they are hidden inside the rubber. So it's a lot more responsive and bouncier. Then we have the footrest with the handle. So this is the other big change compared to the V2. You can see that now the latch is completely inside the body, while before the handle was bigger and this piece was sticking out. So it's a lot cleaner. This button is going to be refined. Now it's just a rubber cover that we have on top of it, and the button is built in the frame. We're going to have a dedicated button module that will be in the deck. Then you can see that the scooter is also a lot higher than before, and that's why we have such a long kickstand now. So you have a lot of ground clearance. You can put like 2 hands like this. That's great because you want to be a bit higher on the road to be more confident. And with this suspension, well, you need that clearance to jump. And the kickstand, can see it's super sharp, works super well, and it fits with the rest of the body when it's cold. Maybe we're gonna add a little like orange overlay of rubber to match the Pro and the other orange accent, but overall really happy about it. If we go in the front, you still have the charging port here, and the way that the whole scooter is made in the front completely changed. The port was a solid piece of aluminum here. Now we were able to just keep basically the outer parameter of the neck, and inside it's empty, and that's where we put the controller. So that's going to make it super easy to replace or even disconnect the motor if you need to. It's right there, and we keep this whole compartment just for the battery. You can undo the 4 screws and you have access to all the electronic connectors inside. That's fantastic. We put an easy plug connector in the front here to change your tire, but given that now the controller is here and super easy to access, you can basically just pull on the wire if you want to disconnect it. You're gonna pull, the connector is gonna come out, then you disconnect it. It's not really necessary to have that easy plug connector here. You're saving maybe a minute or 2, so it's quite bulky, it's big. Obviously there's a cost to those connector, so we're just gonna have a beautiful wire going inside the body, and that's it. We're gonna have a wrap that goes around those wires, so there's gonna be a nice cover over it. It's gonna be cleaner. Then we have our folding mechanism. We changed the tolerance, the way that it's fixed to the body. You can see now it's black screws. It's a lot easier to replace in the future than having a stainless steel shaft with C-clip. You can replace the sole folder mechanism with the toolkit that we provide you. So that's great. We have the COB light, a lot brighter than it was before, so that's great. I just like bright lights, it's cool. And if we go up, you have the headlight that now you can see it's a lot warmer than the stem light here. We're gonna change it to be the same shade and to be more powerful, and the cover that you have over it is gonna be more clear so you don't have that weird fog over it. And the headset is pretty much the same, nothing changed there except for this little latch. We didn't install it yet, but we have a strap that goes here that makes it a lot easier to open it. It's going to be probably a leather band, we're not sure yet, but when you pull on it, it's easy to come out and to then lock it inside the deck. The last thing that we change is how the scooter is assembled to the direction. So if I fold it, we replace the main direction screw by something standard. So now you can put a big Allen key to undo it, or a wrench, compared to our custom spanner wrench that we had on the Pro, the City, and the Air. So that again is going to make it a lot easier for you to disassemble if you ever need to. That's pretty much it for the Go. It's beautiful, it's smooth, and obviously you have the turning signal with the little motion here, so it's fantastic. It's a great scooter, and we're super excited to be producing thousands of them, and for you to purchase it. Wow, that feels incredible. That suspension is something else. You know, we decided to do one and I was not expecting it to be this good. I think everyone here is shocked by it. And again, you saw me jump on it, but look at the travel. The power is there as well with the dual 350 watt. You get the nice acceleration, and because we have a 15 Ah battery, there's enough power for us to really discharge and give to the motors. So really happy about it, and let us know down in the comment what you think. If there's anything we should improve, because I'm out of idea. It feels great, and we'll see you in the next video.